Paul Keesling will be moving away soon. This is the last time he's going to play at Kaleisia in a long time. So stay around, we're going to play another set. My style is a mixture kind of between straight ahead bebop jazz, like drummers like Art Blakey and Max Roach, who are kind of the forerunners of the bebop drum sound. But one of my teachers, Steve Davis, taught me to kind of be more fluid when I play and kind of open up the notes that I play and kind of use the drum set more as like a soundscape than a timekeeper as it was in the bebop era. Brett Allen Trio is interesting because we play a lot of different styles. Because I'm using more a fluid technique, I can go in between those styles and use my sound to kind of get between what we need to do and really make it sound good. Well, me and Richard get along because we were both training for the American Ninja Warrior competition. So after a long day of training, we would come and play some music. He has everything to offer. He just puts himself out there and goes with any ideas Paul or I have.
They totally took a chance. It was I knew Paul through School of Music at USF, and he was like, "Hey, our bassist isn't playing. Do you want to play?" And I was like, "Okay." And I heard Brett play, and I was like, "Wow, I am way out of my league." And then I decided to practice more, and it's been fun ever since.
The great thing about Richard is he just grooves. He just does whatever makes the group sound better as a whole. He's really good at just listening. So that's, I mean, anybody who can listen like he does is just a really great asset to have in a group like ours, where we're always trying to create new sonorities, new like textures.
They both don't just hear things, they both really listen to things. And instead of overthinking things or underthinking things and making rash decisions, I feel like both of them deliver what they feel at that moment.
He manages to not dominate the entire thing. He just manages to be like a band leader, like as opposed to, you know, the only thing that you hear, as opposed to a vocalist who would want themselves to be the only thing that was heard. It's more of like a blending of sounds as opposed to just a guitarist wanting himself to be heard. It's really neat to see Brett and Paul have this thing where they both want to be heard, but they both want it to sound good. So what they'll do is they'll combine melody with rhythm in a way that showcases both. And that's a really cool thing to do. And they weren't able to do that in 9th grade. Like, that would be beyond their wildest imagination in 9th grade. But now, like, what? It's only been less than a decade later, playing like this, like it's a huge step up.